watching the game. I think the Cavaliers are down 30, and they were going to halftime. And I wasn't looking forward to what Shaq and Barkley were going to say. I was looking forward to what Reggie would say today, because I thought, all right, Reg should have a strong opinion on this. So Reggie Miller joining us. The NBA on TNT. That's quite a statement game last night there, Reg. What'd you think?
Well, strong showing, obviously, by Golden State. And the strong statement I had was, thank God Turner put me on the Clippers-Rockets game, and I didn't have to fly all the way across the country for that beatdown. I mean, there was obviously high expectations, and, judging from that Christmas Day game, which was pretty good, I think the Cavaliers really pushed the Warriors, obviously Christmas night, but I don't know if it was the champagne comment by Steph that supposedly got them, all bent out of shape, but certainly the Cavs did not show up.
All right. I'm asking the bigger picture question here, and I'm sure it's not a popular one, but if you're Cleveland and you're all in on winning a championship, Reg, you're looking at your roster, and I think you got to be honest with the roster and say, we can go battle, the Spurs toe-to-toe, but right now, our makeup, we don't have an answer for Golden State. Or am I overreacting?
You're overreacting.
Okay.
The key is you said right now. And right now, you're not playing for a championship. You play for a championship, end of May, the beginning of June. And it's one game. Now, is it one of those games that you circle on the calendar and you have to go after? Certainly. Was it disappointing if you're a Cavs fan? Absolutely. But at the end of the day, it's one game, and what you want to do is obviously win your division, have the best record of your conference, have every game 7 in your building come conference play, which I think at the end of the day the Cavs will, and then you will take your chances versus Golden State, San Antonio, OKC, the Clippers, whoever comes up from out west. But in the day, it's one game. But are there concerns? Absolutely. But I still like a Kyrie Irving, Love, who was disappointing last night, LeBron James. I always like to look at the big picture, and I always say to myself, that team is going to have to beat LeBron James 4 out of 7 times. The Warriors have shown that they can do that, but that is still a tall order for a lot of teams in this league.
I just think there's more to the Kevin Love situation. And in what they need and what they have, it's still a good team, obviously. But
what if you were to trade him? What do you get back that's going to help your team? In my opinion, if I'm looking at the Cavs, I would see what I could do with Mozgov. I would go more smaller to see if I can find a player that is in that 6'8" to 6'11" range that's mobile defensively, because that's what you need when you're playing Golden State. It's when they go small. When Bogut's on the floor, that's when the Cavs match up the best. But it's when they go with Draymond Green at 5 and they come in with Iggy and Harrison Barnes is at 3 with the Splash Brothers in the backcourt. That's the unit no one can find an answer for.
Yeah, I know what you're saying with who do you get if you do something with Love, and Mozgov is there are rumors that they're accepting offers for him if they decide to move him, but if they don't win the title this year, heads roll, don't they?
Well, yes, because you've basically almost committed half your roster to 2 players in Kevin Love and Tristan Thompson. I mean, that's a lot of money to be paying 2 power forwards on your team. So, yes, you're saying all in. And, oh, by the way, we still have not signed the king, LeBron James. So 3 guys are going to take up pretty much your whole cap. And with no ring to show for it, that's when you start to talk about heads rolling.